Welcome to Costa Rica. This is God's country. This is one of the most beautiful pieces of land on the planet. We welcome you. I'd like to call your attention to the sign up here, Refugio Mira Piedras, Private Reserve. Dennis Garber is the owner of the 75-acre farm over here, and he has 10 lots for sale. An ecological, environmental type of community. We have to go through his farm to come to the Awareness Center. You see we have our phone number here and the sign. And so to get to the Awareness Center, one has to come down through these gates and down this road for about a quarter of a mile. And we will have more photos about that later. But meanwhile, please, as an individual, as a couple, as a small intimate group, come here and rest and recuperate. Come and do yoga, meditate, eat good food, enjoy the wonderful warm sun, and especially enjoy the beautiful people of Costa Rica. They are the salt of the earth. They are great. So we welcome you. Bienvenido. Por favor, vengan ustedes por aquí. Hasta luego. Adios amigos. Adios amigas. Hello, here we are again. Now this is another turn off to the Awareness Center. There's one road going down that way which goes down the valley to the river. But we're going to make a right turn here. As you can see, the Awareness Center sign with the arrow pointing this way. And you'll notice here, down this side of the road, there are beautiful palm trees. And over here on this side, there are also other palm trees. And they make for a very beautiful entrance into our property. So we welcome you once again. Come and join us. Come down and see what we have. Adios, amigos. Adios. Hello, friends. This is a little detour right now, but I'd like to point something out to you that's very important for those of you who may want to buy a piece of property and build a house and have a piece of paradise. If you look over here to your right, that's down in the valley, and there's a river at the bottom of the valley. And then if you just come around this way and zoom over here, you'll see some beautiful large volcanic rocks that are absolutely gorgeous. And if you keep on zooming over here past me, you'll see over here a house. Now this house only cost $25,000 to have built in 1 month. Very inexpensive. The property here was about $50,000. So for $75,000, you have a piece of paradise and access to 75 acres right here. And if you zoom over here around the other side, you'll see more or less how it surrounds the house. So there you go, folks, and there's a picture of my car, which you got. And again, I say to you, we will head now toward the center, but thank you for listening and watching. Adios. Okay, here we are now at a major turn into our property. And as you can see here, we have beautiful volcanic rocks as we make this turn. And we're coming in. And over here, we have one of the largest, most beautiful volcanic rocks. And you can see the yellow flowers. And if you can zoom in and out from there, that'd be great. And the plant up on top and all around. And so this is one of my favorite rocks. You can come and put your hands on here and meditate. And if you come down this way a little bit more, you can see we're moving into our property. And up on there you can see a tent that Joseph and I put up just yesterday to see how it would look. We'll eventually have quite a few of these tents. So we are now going to go down further and come into our center. Thank you. Okay, and here we are again now. You see we come to another fork in the road. The road going down to the left goes down to the jungle, to the forest, which we will show you later. And then coming back up over here, you can see the Awareness Center sign that goes up to the house. And maybe you can see the house in the distance, way up there. We're going to take more photos of that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to come down, and we're going to go over in this direction, over here. And we're going to go down and look at the land. And right over there at the top, we planted 17 fruit trees. And as you go along there, you see some more of the trees, some more of the plants. There are pineapple bushes, banana trees, and so on and so forth. And if you come right back here, we're now going to start to go up here, and that's it. Okay, here we are moving up the road to the house. As you can see here, we have a hammock that you can come and rest in. And then as you see up here, you can see more of the property. And up above, you can see a tent. This is a sample tent that we're going to use many of and put them around in different spots. And then as you start to go down that way, you're going to start coming more toward the house. And now you're going to see the house. And maybe we can get a zoom of that house, a close-up of that house. And the carport, where we park the car to take the food out when it rains. And then moving along to the left here, the trees on this side. And in fact, I think Joseph's going to turn the camera around to his right. He's going to see that coconut tree right here in front of us. He's going to go up to the top and show you all those beautiful coconuts we have. And here we are continuing. You can see the blue hammock in the distance. And we're slowly going to start moving to the left across the property. And we're going to come down over here where we're going to see some flowers. And now we see the 3-person tent. We're going to zoom into that a little bit so you can get a picture of that. And then we're going to zoom out. Now we're going to move down toward the camper, past the lipstick palms. And we'll zoom in to the camper. Very nice. And then we're going to come back. And now we're going to start taking in the house over here. And we're going to start to see the outside of the house with the windows, especially up at the top. Those are screened. There are no windows, no panes of glass. They're just screened so the air can go through. And at the top you can see the cupola at the very top where the air can pass through also. Living in the tropics, it's very important to have these types of things for airflow. And now we're going to move over slightly to the left down here, and we're going to see the carport and the porch, which we'll take next. And moving down a little bit more to the left here, you're going to see out toward the valley. Kind of cloudy today, you can't see it very well, but this is very good. Okay, here we are again, and there's the tent we just showed you before. And now we're going to move over to the house, and down the side of the house. Here's the carport with our car that we bought for $6,000, a used car. Very handy. And parking under the carport is important. Excellent, so that we can take the food out when it rains. Now you see the porch. We're going to zoom into the porch. You can even see the table where we eat outside. It's very warm and delicious and breezy here, so we spend much of our time outdoors. And then we come over a little bit more to the famous rock that I decided to build a house around. And here we sit on the rock, we meditate, and we put our hands on it, and we let the energies of Mother Nature come into us. And now way down below, we're going to zoom there. You're going to see a lot for sale, which we'll tell you more about in a few seconds. And here we are again now, showing you the carport with the car, and the front of the house with the porch. And as you can see, moving along here, this is our beautiful porch. We sit outside almost all day long. We eat out. We're coming in now to our table with this beautiful batch of flowers. Joseph this morning went out and picked them. He's going to zoom into them so you can see the colors. They're absolutely gorgeous. We have lots of flowers like this down here in Costa Rica. And you can see the top of the porch with the beams. These are true 2x6s. True 2x6, not what we have in the States. You see here now the chains coming down from the roof? That's to guide the water down. We don't have downspouts here. And straight ahead now, we're looking at the bodega. And the bodega is a security room where we can lock up valuables. And there's an outdoor shower we're building right now. And we're going to pass over here a little bit, moving past the camper, which we've already seen. Moving to the left, coming down here. There's a lot down here that's for sale. And it has an ocean view at the very end. And it's really beautiful.